guys, so this is gonna be one of the simplest breakfast options that I have. This is gonna be a high protein French toast. But I'm gonna do a little spin on it, and actually this is gonna be the first time I try this. So I'm hoping it'll turn out well. I know it's not gonna be bad. If you like coconut, it can't be bad, right? So this is gonna be coconut French toast, but it's gonna be a high protein version, low fat version. Let me show you guys the ingredients. All right, so these are our ingredients. Not that many, super simple. So we're gonna start off with the bread for the French toast. So this, I don't know if they have this in the States, but really all you're looking for is like thinly sliced sprouted bread. It's gonna give you more of like your lower calorie bread. Just a word of advice. I know a lot of people, they like these high protein breads. Dude, those are loaded with calories. Honestly, and then the protein source is not a whole protein source. I don't recommend those. If you like the way they taste, fine, whatever. But if you wanna save your macros, I think you're better off just going with the lowest carb, lowest fat bread that you can choose. As for eggs, so normally with this, a third a cup is 10 grams of protein. So I did 2/3 a cup of egg whites, and I did 1 whole egg. Now you could use regular eggs and do whatever you want, but ultimately my objective is to get about 25 to 27 grams of protein in the eggs. And then we also have Fairlife milk. Okay, I know there's controversy with Fairlife. All right, guys, I understand that, but this is the only thing I can get my hands on that is high protein, lower fat, or actually fat free and low carbs. So also my cameraman doesn't know about the Fairlife controversy, so I'll have to explain that to them. Yeah, there's a lot of really ugly footage out there of some of the things that Fairlife does. All right, now the other ingredient is gonna be coconut flakes. So sweetened coconut flakes. This, you can do sweetened or unsweetened. I did sweetened just because I don't use that much anyways. So like for 2 tablespoons of 70 calories, I'm just gonna use a tablespoon, just as like kind of like a little sprinkle add-on. All right, now I'll take you guys over and show you how we're gonna prepare this. I've already got the eggs blended together, the 1 whole egg and the egg whites. Now what I'm gonna add is I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of milk. And then, like I said, this is super easy. So I'm gonna use liquid Splenda slash stevia. You can use liquid or you can use the powder form, whatever you prefer. Also too, I'm going to throw in just a splash of imitation coconut extract and a splash of French vanilla extract and cinnamon. So you guys are gonna see that now. Good. 1, 2. Sometimes I overdo it with these, so hopefully I pull this off. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Proud of myself. And ultimately, like, this is not gonna be like, you're not gonna notice like a super amount of these flavors. It's more of like a subtle thing. And then they're still gonna taste like French toast. Just give you a little something. So cinnamon, I'm a little bit more heavy-handed with that. And then we're gonna blend this. So like I said, this is super easy. And then once we get this nice and blended, all we're gonna do is we're gonna take, come back up to me. So now that we got that blended, all we're gonna do is we're gonna take our slices of bread. So I'm using 3 pieces for this, and we are going to soak. We're going to soak the bread into the egg yolk and egg white milk mixture, and let it sit there for a moment, and then we're gonna put it into the pan. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray the pan now, get that ready. Which I keep that on like level 4, a little bit lower than medium. And I'll take this fork out. So all I do is just sit here, let this thing soak for a minute, do its thing. This is the fun part. All right, now I'm gonna show you guys how to switch this over so it can make a mess otherwise. So you just take the bowl over and toss that Usually I'll take a little bit of the mixture and kind of like pour it on top. Otherwise, a lot of times you'll end up with more mixture and you still have, and then you have like no toast left. So we're gonna do that with each piece. By the way, shout out to Sculpted. I love these shorts. These are my favorite shorts, my shorty shorts. So if they want to send me some more ones, then I'll be greatly appreciative of that. All right, so the last piece. Actually, I did pretty good. There shouldn't be any residue left with this one. Found myself. Okay, so last piece, so you guys can see what this actually looks like. You wanna bring that over or you got it? Okay, so that's cooking now. It doesn't take long. I'm rinsing my hands off. Next part. So while this is cooking on this side, I'm actually gonna take these coconut flakes now, and I'm just gonna I'm honestly just gonna hand sprinkle these, because like I said, I'm not gonna use too much. So I'm good enough at like eyeballing things to know measurements. So I got roughly about a tablespoon right here. And all I'm gonna do is just catch a couple sprinkles. And it should be good for me to flip over. If you want to check that out. Okay, so the egg, a lot of times like it'll make the stuff stick together, so you're just gonna break that apart. Now, so quick with the flip. And I'm going to take the cinnamon one more time, just for good measure, and just catch this side. So since this side's done, don't worry about that. And really, like, you got like maybe 15 more seconds, and we're good to go. So I'm going to show you guys a finished product here in a second. Now we're gonna top this with Walden Farms pancake syrup. So no reason wasting calories. If you want. Not if you want, you have to have pancake syrup, it's French toast. So you definitely want to get this as opposed to buying even sugar-free, because save the calories. Again, everything I do is macro friendly, which means we want to eat as much as we can and save as many calories as possible, because I like to be fat. Okay, so it's done. Actually, it's not done. Needs a little bit more on that side. I don't like mine to be all, I don't like it having kind of that runny look to it. Okay, so bring this. All right, so our finishers, I actually forgot about this. This is Walden Farms marshmallow dip. So I figured, why not? It can't be bad on this, right? So let's try this out as well. So we got the marshmallow dip, we got the pancake syrup. You don't have to use the marshmallow dip, but I think it's probably gonna taste better that way. So a little splash of each. Now, I will say this, guys. I personally like to finish this with like a, I can't believe it's not butter spray or parquet. But here, where I'm filming this in Canada, they don't have that. It's really upsetting to me. I like butter flavor. So the fact I'm missing out on that really upsets me. But this is our finished product, guys. So we have coconut French toast with marshmallow dip And we're gonna, I'm gonna push that around a little bit. Make it look a little more gooey. It's time for me to eat. I'm hungry. I haven't ate all day. It's like 1 o'clock. Oh, now as for the macros. So the macros, I'm gonna show you guys right here. I'll give you a minute. I'm just gonna sit here, let you check it out. I didn't ask the cameraman to do that. They just decided to do it. Oh, you know what? Actually, I realized you guys didn't get any gratuitous nudity, and I'm technically wearing shorts. I'm not wearing underwear. So here, I'll give you guys some cheeks just because I think you deserve it. There you go. You're welcome. Till next time.